Hey all, 10-foot here, and well, probably some of you realize by now that I'm pretty big into solar products. I love solar products, especially when they're extremely functional. And this is well, as you can see, it's a fish pond aquarium aerator. This is by Sunnytech. Now, I have a solar lamp by Sunnytech that I just thought was pretty awesome. It was big and ungainly, but the thing that really sold me on it was that it charged off ambient light. So when I got this, even though there were no instructions whatsoever, this was also by Sunnytech, and I thought, well, you know, the solar panel is of the same construction. I wonder. So this is what I did: is I went ahead and I set it up, and it's been running nonstop for 2 days. Indoors. That's right, indoors. Its main illumination is not the light that you see now, but my Torchier style lamp that's right next to my work table here. It has a 100-watt bulb in the top end, and it kind of diffuses the light across the entire living room. So it's, you know, not the brightest of lights. But I had this set up next to it, and it's been running, and it's very quiet. Is like only the barest perceptible vibration from the unit itself, but there's no noise from it. In fact, the only noise I get is from, well, the little stone aerator there, and it's pretty effective. Now, that's not terribly too big. I would say this would be best for smaller tanks, like a small goldfish pond or that sort of thing. But the fact this has been running non-stop, even with just ambient lighting. Now, to be fair, I have a dark house, so I usually have at least my Torchier lamp here next to me on. So this has been getting a constant source of ambient light until, I go to bed. Then I turn off the lights, and then even then, the internal battery works just fine. Now, there's a clip on the back. And, well, I'm not entirely too sure what this knob does. I haven't actually undone it. It's probably to let me take the entire back off here. And the actual panel itself actually does move up, does adjust, does move up and down. So you can actually set it for its best angle for receiving light. It's very simple, though. It's a very long silicone tube here. And there's your output. There's your input and an on-off button. So, yeah, there's no instructions, but it's as simple as you can get. And, yeah, it charges off ambient light. Now, I had actually purchased a solar pump. It was one of those floaty platform styles. It was like from Harbor Freight. Cost like $20, maybe even more. I was last year, and it was total junk. It was. I tried using it in a kiddie pool that I set up as a temporary fish tank. I have a tilapia pond, and I needed to do a full yearly clean out of the pond. And so I moved my tilapia to this wading pool and tried to use this little solar powered thing that just floated there and shot streams of water off, supposedly off into the side to, cause aeration. And it was outside on a hillock in total full sun, and it was junk. It didn't do anything. This, on the other hand, has seriously impressed me. This is by Sunnytech. I'll have the link to their product page on the Amazon there, but I do love an excellent piece of solar technology. And here's the thought occurred to me. Since this seems to be working off ambient light, you can set it up, let's say outside, and it's fairly weatherproofed, but you can set it outside, and at nighttime set another solar product to face the screen, so you have solar power charging solar power. Because obviously it doesn't take much to keep this thing running, because all I got is this Torchier lamp giving illumination. So it makes me want to go buy a goldfish bowl. It's too small for my tilapia pond, but next year when I have to do my big tank clean out, now I have something that's absolutely reliable other than that piece of junk I got from Harbor Freight. Alright, well, enough of me. You guys have yourself a great one. So I went ahead and undid the little knobby bit there and took off the back, and we can see what kind of battery it uses. They're a rechargeable battery. It's, holy smokes, it's a 10,000 mAh battery. Wow. So there you go. Alright, so Now you know if the battery should ever go kaput, what kind of battery you need to replace it in here. Very cool. All right, you guys have a good one.